Hi guys, in this review I'm looking at Genie or Genie by Darr. And I'm going to show you inside the members area, and I'm going to show you what you're paying for, and I'm going to show you why this software is so misleading and dangerous, and why this is not suitable for beginners. And so please keep watching, because I want to try and educate you about these types of services so you understand what you're being sold here. As always, here's a sales page. Okay, it's the usual thing, one-click thing, get traffic instantly, make money on autopilot, you can buy freedom, click, 1, 2, 3, you can make automatic profit, passive income, and you can have the freedom you want. This is a emotionally triggered sales page, which is very common. It is a good way to do it if the service is true, if the service is honest, but in this case here, it's not. So they pinpoint your fear factors and your pain points, which is you want to quit your job, you want to make money fast, you want to make money by no effort, you want to make money by investing no money, you want to make money for nothing. Okay, we're all greedy on some level, and we all want money for nothing, right? And that's what they're pinpointing here. They're showing you screenshots of profit from that are just completely fake. They're not from using the software, and the whole sales page here is misleading and an absolute nonsense, right? And here's why, and I'll explain to you right now. So this part here is called Genie, right? Or Genie. I'm assuming it's Genie because it's got a little lava lamp there. Now, again, the headline here, a headline's a headline. So take it with a pinch of salt, okay? It's there to sell. But every word here is a lie. The first traffic app, no, it's not. One click button, no, it's not. 23 traffic sources, yeah, okay, I'll give them that one, but they're not real, okay, in terms of you're not going to get unlimited visitors, and you're not going to get it in 60 seconds, right? This is great for beginners, but it's not for beginners, because beginners can't use this, right? Free-figure payday tutorials, no, okay? The world-class support, no, that's a joke. It doesn't happen. If you try and email the support, you do not get a reply for the most part. Get results or get paid $500, that's an absolute nonsense guarantee, because no company will ever guarantee that. Okay, that's that simple, right? So what is this? Effectively, the software here allows you to import your social media pages, right, from Facebook and so on. You can import those in here to link them up to the software, and then you use the software to create social media posts, images, links, and so on that you can post up on your page automatically via the software. Okay, and you can also use a messenger bot to engage with your audience. And you can use that to broadcast and so on to your subscribers. And you can also use the email marketing section here to broadcast to your followers, right? All this here is all fine and well, right? There are a lot of tools out there that deal with this sort of social media content distribution, right, between different pages or different social media apps or whatever, ranging from messenger bots to social, so like things like Buffer, Hootsuite. You have ManyChat, you have a load of other services, okay, but they're all bona fide, they're all real, they're all genuine, and they certainly do not have sales pages that look like this, right? Because all this here is lies. So here's the thing, guys. The software itself will work on a basic level, but it's all very basic. For example, here, I'll start at the top here. Comment automation, right? This here is nothing special. You can get this with any standard Facebook page. You can insert the most basic automations here. And again, you can create automated campaigns here for replies and so on, and that's all fine, but you do not need this, right? Why? Because if you have no following, you have no one to see your pages. If you come here and import your pages, if you have no likes, if you have no following, if you have nobody there, no one's going to see your content anyway. So yeah, you can come here and create social posts like images and videos and stuff. Yeah, great. Who's going to see it? Nobody, right? Nobody, because you have no following. And having 10,000 likes on a page that are fake is not a following. You have to have real engaging followers. Now, if you do have 4, 5, 6, 10, 15,000 real engaging followers, you don't need the software, because the chances are you already have one. You already have Buffer, Hootsuite, or something along those lines, right? And you certainly would not buy this, because you would know better at that point, because you're already making money, because nobody builds up a social media page to the point of 5, 10, 20,000 followers without realizing they can make money. If they do, then that's a rare occurrence, and so you wouldn't use the software anyway. If you want to use a messenger bot, this here is very, very basic, okay? If you compare this to any other messenger bot out there, whether you have ManyChat, you have a conversion bot and so on, this here is extremely basic. And also here, because this is David Kirby, this here is very unlikely to comply with certain legal requirements, like the 24-hour rule and so on. I'm hoping it does. Okay, I can't see any information about this here. I'm hoping it does, but if it doesn't, then you will get your Facebook account shut down, right? Because you have to follow the rules of the Facebook chatbot rules, right? And in terms of using these things here for the broadcasting and so on, the email campaigns here, you have this email system here. There's no information about deliverability. There's no information about legal stuff. You know, who is this? What company is this with? Is this just via the app? Who knows? What server are they on? No one knows. Okay, this here will have extremely limited capabilities if you compare it to GetResponse or Aweber or Drip, whatever, because it's a one-time fee, right? And the deliverability here is going to be absolute trash. Okay, and you should not use this at all. Okay. And same goes for the SMS and so on. If you want to use SMS, go to Twilio, go to one of these companies and use them directly. Okay, you don't need this app here to use text messages, right? And so overall, guys, the purpose of the software here is it's got some very basic functions. Will it work? Yeah, okay, it will work. It will have some bugs and so on. But because this is a one-time fee, they're not going to upgrade it. They're not going to update it. In 6 months from now, this will be gone, just littered with bugs and stuff, and they're not going to continue to update it. Why? Because Billy Darr and David Kirby, okay, they release stuff every single month. You can see here, every single month, okay? And you can see here, Billy Darr had, so here we are now, we're here on the 30th of August. So Billy Darr has one coming up in 2 weeks, and then another 2 weeks after that, and in October, November, right, every single month. Now here you can see there was a gap here between July and January, and that's because Billy Darr used to partner up with David Kirby, and David Kirby, that was his launches in between there. Now here you can see there was a launch last month and the month before. Here's one called Cleaver. Now here's the sales page for Genie. Can you see here's the sales page for Cleaver, right? And there's also Zing It here. So here's the sales page for Zing It, right? Do you recognize a pattern here about what they're selling? It's all about the world's first. No, they're not the world's first. It's all automatic. The same copy, the same thing. Freedom, make money fast. It's the exact same pages, guys. And they always want to attach themselves to these actual real business people who actually make real money. And they sort of want to sort of harness the power they have and spam it onto you. Okay, so it's very important, guys, to understand what they're doing here. So when you move forward, if anyone offers you any kind of push button, automated profit, freedom-seeking kind of deal, it's always bullshit, right? The sales pages themselves, okay, when it comes to sales pages, guys, sales pages are there to evoke a reaction out of you. They're sales pages, right? There are plenty of services out there that do use emotionally triggered sales pages, because that's the job of the sales page. You can do that if your service is honest and real and good. Yeah, you can use emotionally triggered sales pages. That's totally fine. Every company in the world does that. But the premise is the service needs to be good. The service needs to be maintained. The service needs to have a genuine purpose behind it. And these here, they don't, because they're just tapping into this make money quick, shiny object syndrome, and they're doing it month in, month out, every single month, because they know you are desperate and you will keep buying the stuff over and over again, right? And this is why they're so dangerous, because the front end here of Genie, okay, the front end, that only costs $17, right, which is fine. But then the upgrade here is $39, and then $39, right, and then $200, and then $39, and then $200. So suddenly that's $2, $4, right? And then what's that, $6? So it's $550 or something like that. Okay, so it's over $500 suddenly if you buy all the OTOs. Because once you buy this, you enter a state of euphoria. You enter a state of, so it's retail therapy. You feel good because you like everyone likes buying things. And what happens is they're relying on that because they know that once you enter their funnel, you'll buy this one. You might buy this one. Oh, then you see this one. Oh, the reseller license, right? So here we have OTO 1 here, this is the unlimited edition, right? This gives you a more channel, a more usage, unlimited traffic, and so on, right? Which is kind of pointless, because if this software doesn't work in the first place for you, what's the point in having unlimited? Unlimited what? You haven't got anything to have unlimited of, right? The OTO2 here is the automation edition, right? This gives you additional traffic features and more viral traffic, inverted commas, right? OTO3 here is done for you. This is an upgrade where their team will deliver a done for you traffic and sales to your customers. Very vague, but again, it's they're fixing in on your greed to get results fast, to get results immediately. Right, and OTO4 is the Reseller Edition, right, where you can resell this exact same funnel to keep all the profits. Again, why would you want to do that? Because you can't sell it to anybody, because anyone who buys it is going to get ripped off. And OTO5 is the Luxury Edition, right? And this is where they will set up the entire funnel for a customer that you sell it to. Okay, again, it's all nonsense, guys, all nonsense, because, like I said, this here is tailored for beginners. Only a beginner, only a newbie is naive enough to buy this. And unfortunately, only a newbie has no use for this, because a newbie has no following. Without an existing following, you cannot make this work. And even if you do have a following, even if you do have a traffic source, getting this to work is going to be very, very hard, because there's a very good chance the software will not be here in 6 months. There's a very good chance that the support desk is going to be very, very weak. There's a very good chance this here is not going to be supported. And all the features inside here of the messenger bot and so on, for example, are very, very basic. You're far better off going to ManyChat or an actual real purposeful chatbot system where they have all this here, but it's all in very intricate detail. You can see here, all the features here are very, very basic. There's not much you can do here. All right, so it's very important you understand this here. And so when it comes to buying stuff like this, guys, you need to wake up, right? Any service ever that promises you results, that has this sort of hypey pages and so on, okay, you need to wake up, because it's very misleading. There are exceptions, okay? There are a few services here and there that do have hypey pages and so on, but they do have a good service, a good training, but they are very rare. But when people are preying on your weakness, showing you screenshots of profits that have got no relation at all to the service in its own right, you need to be aware of this. Whenever you see this, you need to be aware of it, because it's all about making you buy something you don't even want or need, because you have no use for the service, right? And if you have had any interaction or engagement with people like Billy Darr or David Kirby, for example, in the past, you will know that they do not give refunds, even though they say they do. They do not, right, for the most part, unless you open a PayPal dispute. And you will know that their previous products here either don't exist anymore or simply are removed from the sales, the marketplaces, because they go out of date. And you will know that they're selling OTOs, a software that nobody is ever going to use, because they're equally worthless, because the only person who's going to buy this is a beginner, right? So with that in mind, guys, be very careful. And if you have any questions, please leave a comment below, and I look forward to seeing you again in my next review. Thanks.